Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about the Law of Attraction planner that I use. So, a lot of people come to me and they'll ask me questions about how do I go about organizing my day. As a single mom, as a busy mom, juggling lots of things and wearing multiple hats, it can be really overwhelming. But I live and swear by this planner. It's so awesome. I started using it about 2 years ago. And I love it. So some of you may have used planners in the past that you really, really like. This may be a consideration for something new. Some of you have been like, I don't really have good experiences with planners. And so I want to talk about like why this planner is different. The first thing that I can say about this planner is that it touches on a lot of different areas in your life. So your financial goals, your business or work goals, your personal development goals, self-esteem, things like that. The neat thing is I got the undated version, so you can get any version that you want. You can get the dated one or the undated one. I'd probably start off with the undated one if you're new to using planners or haven't used one in a while, just to get into the habit of it. But in the very beginning, it walks you through like your life mission, your vision statement. It walks you through a law of attraction, planner map that really takes you through like the self-awareness and discovery and big goals and big dreams and creating a vision board and a vision for your life. Then it has you identify all the huge goals that you have. Now with this one, I write down some big goals, but I also write down some small ones. So there'll be like simple things like post weekly on YouTube or, sign Kaylin up for Girl Scouts, sign Cami up for gymnastics. I'll post little things too, just as a way to reinforce that I am able to set and achieve goals. And it just walks you through just different areas of your life. So your spiritual, your personal development, your relationship, career, financial, health, family. And this is what I really like that's different, because a lot of times with planners, they focus on day-to-day things or day-to-day goals, and they're not touching on the other areas of your life. You may be focused only on work things or maybe only on business things, but our life is composed of a lot of different respectable parts. And so it's important that we address it. So then when you go on to, the layout of the month and this month's big goals, but then it has like the day-to-day things. What I really like is it has a habit tracker at the bottom. So for a positive habit tracker, it has you identify habits that you need to be implementing daily. So like gratitude or reading your Bible or sharing a video or posting on social media or doing meditation or completing a yoga exercise, whatever it is, they give you a few of them, such as gratitude, meditation, and exercise. But then you get to identify 4 to 5 more of your own habits that you'd like to implement on a regular basis. And it allows you to reflect on if you've done them. So you can check off each day if you've been successful at this. So it serves as a constant reminder to let you know, like, that you have things that you need to be working on, and that constant reminder of changing those habits, which ultimately has a huge impact on your success, whatever goal it is. So if you're trying to lose weight and every day you're creating a habit of exercise and you're marking it off and you have to hold yourself accountable to it, eventually you'll be in a habit of going to the gym regularly or exercising regularly or implementing yoga or whatever. And then you may start noticing the numbers on the scale dropping. I had a client who was doing the daily savings challenge at the beginning of the new year, where she had to save $1 one day and $2 the next day. And so she was going through this challenge to save money by the end of the new year. And so that was her habit tracker that she put on there so that she could focus on her savings. And that really helped to hold her accountable to her savings goal. So it has you identify like different things that you need to do, your top 3 priorities for the day, which is super important, because a lot of times we go into the day and let our day rule us. But what would happen if you identified what you need to accomplish and really made those a priority and started taking action? Then most importantly, I want to get to the end of the month so I can really show you guys. I just love this planner so much. It's so exciting. So I haven't gotten around to finishing this one because the month hasn't ended yet, but I will. I started some of it. But it's a reflection on your month. So it asks you on here, like on this circle, how are you doing with career, with your attitude, your mental peace, your social life, your family, your health, and you color in this circle to identify like where you want to see growth, where you started the month and where you'd like to go. It allows you just to reflect on like, is your life in harmony with what you desire? What did you learn this month? it gives you a lot of really awesome questions. In the beginning, it does too. These questions are like your greatest insights from the month and what you've learned. But in the beginning of the month, it also, or in the beginning of the planner, it also has you identify daily questions that you can ask yourself so that you're constantly reflecting. Long story short, I love this planner. And the reason is because it's all inclusive. It takes every part of your life. It allows you to reflect on it. It allows you to gain insight into where you're growing, things that you need to change. It allows you to hold yourself accountable. And I love that it's, really compact. So I have bigger purses. Sometimes I wear a crossbody purse, but sometimes I wear, a little bit bigger purses so I can sneak my kids candy in a church or whatever. I love this because it allows me to carry it wherever I go. And it gives me reflection questions that I want to think of for the day. It reminds me what my priorities are, what habits I'm trying to implement, or maybe even what habits I'm trying to break. It allows me to focus on the day-to-day tasks at every hour so that I'm making sure that I'm actually productive for myself and for the people that I work with. So if you haven't, check this planner out. It's also extremely affordable. You get planners. I had a planner that I used when I was in education, and it was so expensive. It was like a planner that you put like inserts in, and every insert cost $20, and I had to turn to different pages to find the inserts. This is all right here in front of you. The month is right in front of you, month at a glance, the day or the week at a glance. So everything is right in front of you. So it makes it really convenient. I carry this where I go. I keep it on my nightstand. I reflect on it in the morning. I reflect on it in the evening. And it really has improved my productivity and, more importantly, my mental peace, because it reminds me sometimes where I don't feel like I'm doing a good job, or I'm wondering if what I'm working towards, this reminds me of the progress that I've made. A lot of times at the end of one month, I'll go back to 2 or 3 months before and see where I'm at on a goal that I set, or see where I'm at with a priority that I identified, to see if I've made progress, to see if I've impacted people, to see if I've helped, to see if the habits have changed, if my mindset has changed, to see if I'm in harmony with what I desire. And so being able to go back and reflect has really given me a lot more insight. I know I speak a lot when taking time to rest and the importance of resting, because I think that with our life being go, go, go in such a busy place, we have to take intentional time to rest, to allow ourselves to reflect on our day-to-day things and what's going on in our mind and what's bothering us and what's triggering us and where we want to have change. And if we don't do that on a regular basis, we can miss some of the most impactful parts of our life. And so that's why I use this planner. It really gives me a chance to do that and to make sure that I'm organizing my life and my day, and that it's not just getting away from me or taking advantage of me just not doing anything. So check this planner out. I'm going to put the link in the comments, and until next time, I'll chat with you guys later. Make sure you hit like and subscribe too.